Welcome to Down in the Dungeon with Tim. I'm your host, Tim Enriquez, here to announce the video game Vixens going up against Get Off My Lawn. Video game Vixens, strong team. Now we've jumped a little bit ahead in the schedule. This is week 9 TFO, halfway through, although this is ahead of schedule here, so I don't know exactly what the records are for each of these teams. I do know that John's got a very strong team with the Vixens, so I'll be curious to see how they play. And you might have noticed there at that opening screen, their hero, the one and only, my teenage crush, Kelly Kapowski, is back in the lineup, and that's a big lift for the Vixens. And here they go, big run from Best Girl all the way out. Look at everyone diving at her feet. She's gone, folks. That is how you start the game. The old cross-off tackle flies up to the far side, then back down to the bottom, then finding the middle and just sheer speed. No one could keep up with her. Bunch of divers, and that's a touchdown and a successful extra point. So, great start for the Vixens. They're up 7-0, kicking off to Gustavo. He fields it at the 15. Makes a couple of nice moves. Still got a little bit of green. Finally hits the side, but out past the 40, you got to take that. Pretty interesting lineup here. A lot of reasonably decent calls for Get Off My Lawn. They do have that flea flicker, which is going to be rough if you've paid your outside right linebacker. That's the player that kills the flea flicker, so let's see what the interaction here is. There's a nice hole. Another great off-tackle RB2 play. Look at this. Is it going to be a duplicate of Best Girl? Will they go all the way to the 5? What a run there. Big heavyweight punch. Reminds me of the Eddie Thor battle that I just watched online. And it's a touchdown. Wow, there you go. Both players are bleeding. Both players hurt. Ben Richards with a big score. And here comes these important extra points, especially if it looks like it's going to be a drop-down match. The video game Vixens fly in, but to no avail, and we're looking at 7-7. Early strikes from two teams, both on the ground. Aaron's back at her 2. She's gonna plow right up the middle. Not the sure road I would have taken, but c'est la vie. Gets to the 18. Here comes Kapowski. Now we will see a pass. She's got somebody wide open deep. Mars looks a little long, gets the diving grab, and then Mars gets up very quickly, and it may just be 2 strikes again. Look at that. Punch after punch. Sailor Mars. 2 big plays, 2 touchdowns. Kelly bounces up and down with enthusiasm. My eyes, of course, directly locked on her nipples as they move up and down. And there it is, 14-7. Big response here. Always nice when you start playing well in that P2 position. You just never know what the Tecmo gods have in store for you when you don't have home field advantage. All right, 2-back set. No flea flicker, classic pro action, play action. Not the play action, pro T screen. If the brain would work at the same speed. Keep up with yourself, you fool! And here comes the shitty run play. Certainly their worst play of the batch. Let's see what happens here. Now everybody's in motion. The line does not hold until Abby comes in. Nice big tackle, and that's going to hurt. Punt from the 20. Let's see if these punts even get off. They've had some issues. They do get off. Foreman clocks it to Aaron. Aaron with a good gracious look at that, standing at the 1. What a kick. And then dragged down at the 9. Luckily, she did not fumble. Let's see what happens here. 4 wide for Kapowski. Going with a similar play to what they scored on. Trying to force it in the middle, and somehow under double coverage, she gets her hands on it, sucks those balls right in, and there she is. Oh, and this could be a big, big strike if she finds it. Looks a little long. No, it's another just on the toes, on the dive, and we got another score. Look at these huge hits there. Wow, 1 massive run, 2 giant throws. Mad Moxie's getting involved. Kapowski obviously feeling amazing after her return from the hospital. Of course, I was able to pay her a visit, so I'm going to assume that maybe that's why she's in such a good mood. But She is on point with 2 beautiful bombs. Did force the players to dive, but they were able to get up early, beat the opposition, and here you go, gone. And certainly John's got to be liking the stats that that's going to generate. Let's see what we got here. Again with the screen, everybody's covered, can't find the gap, and taken down just Monica. 2nd and 14. Get off my lawn does not want to let this game get out of hand. Nice moves there. For a second I thought even True Glory, but still, 12-yard pickup on the toss sweep. You got to be happy. They've seen it again. They are, but they're ready for him. We got a little bit of green, but cannot get there. That's awfully frustrating. And they'll be punting with 16 seconds left. We got 28 points in the first quarter. That's a hell of a lot. My math tells me that'll be somewhere around 50 all game. All right. 13 seconds left in the first. Not that it really matters. Kapowski's there. Looks like she's going to have the dump off. She may just take it herself. I told you she was feeling great. She told me she was going to do some great things as she stroked my chest hair. Just generally played with myself. All right. Back on there. Starting to get distracted. She goes for the same play. Got to different app. Forces it. Bad throw. Actually, that was to the tight end, but was actually to the wide receiver 2. Major miscommunication. One of her first miscues. But it's on first down. Not too big of a deal. And, she gets a little distracted there. Probably thinking about some of the moves that I showed her. And all of a sudden allows herself to get taken down the snack. Decides to take it herself here. She may be forcing this. And she does stumble behind one of the linemen engaged in a grapple. So they'll be forced to settle for a field goal. John does have a slow kicker. Pays off on onsides. Haven't seen as many block kicks as I would have expected with the slow speed. So I think he was pretty smart in doing that. And it goes in. Lady Ann clocks it in 7-24. See, there's that slow kicker. It also really helps, I think, on the kickoff return. I'm actually a little pissed I didn't discover that myself. But credit goes where credit is due, and he was able to take advantage of that setup. That's what Tecmo's all about. All right, 4 yards down. The lawn really got to get something started, but no! Laura has our seed, and John's nose tackle, certainly for the gains I've seen thus far, has been feeling pretty good. And here comes somebody on a rampage. But actually gets a little too aggressive. Could have killed him for a huge loss, but stops him anyway. But what I was going to say is John's nose tackle's been feeling good for multiple games in a row. I believe that's a Captain Superstar combo there, so pretty important when you get those stats going up on the nose tackle. Of course, all you TOL fans will remember the unbelievable performance of Conan the Barbarian. Called play here. Look at this. That's just pathetic. Okay, that is just pathetic. Called play. I mean, yeah, they got the sack, but how does it take that long to get through the line on a called play? Give me a fucking break. Gonna have somebody across the middle. Finds Best Girl, but she is tied up there. Basically gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Get off my lawns. Really gotta hold them here. They're going Power Z, and they do. They call it up at Waldorf. Gets in, so they will be receiving the ball. Obviously, they're gonna dream dreams of some sort of weird shank here. They had the shitty fair catch, but they do. Oh, and look at that. There it is. The glitch comes back. She somehow got the kickoff, but the refs blew things dead. Just ridiculous. Things are just starting to get out of hand here. We've got missing linebackers. We've got fumbles. Big that's problematic. The video game Vixens, you're a to-be. Gets to the 45, takes the ball back. It's like the Tecmo God said, no, we do want video game Vixens to have the ball. That was a total bullshit call on the punt. Gonna find it, fire it to Best Girl, who we already know has speed, makes a nice move, can't get around the corner, but to the 33, and they're suddenly in scoring possession again with less than 2 minutes to go in the half. She drops back 4 wide, got a good running lane, got good speed, we've already established that. Will anyone catch her? No, they will not. No, they will not. And Kelly running right towards that end post, which happens to have a picture of me on it. Pretty excited that she then jammed her boots up against it, gave me a little Britsky on the field goal post, and all of a sudden we're feeling pretty good, and the video game Vixens are feeling pretty good because they are dominating up 31-7. Let's see if the lawn will do anything other than just stand there in their underwear and scream at people. Down they go with the 32, medium return, but they really need a break here. We go in with that snow, going on the line, the line plunge play. Probably not, still alive, but yeah, that's going to be a rough one. That's not how you're going to get back in the game. Oh, called play. He's there, does get the ball off, fires it. Can we get a jump? Oh, we can get a pick, which is not what they wanted. Look at the return ability of this dude. Hurling people, couldn't break through that last combo. That was actually a dudette, apparently, because it's all women here on this team. And he got a quick dump off. WR1, no, decides to be greedy for Bruno Mars. Can't get the jump. Can't get it. And I don't care if it's really Bruno or not. That's what I call it. All right, looks like Snow got somebody there. Decides to dump it off to Mikado. Pick up a decent gain. Starting to get... No, actually, I don't think we have enough time for 2 plays here. So this is either going to be a score or nothing. Let's see what happens. They fire it a little too quick. Jump, knockdown, had somebody at the bottom. Needed to wait 2 more seconds. She got a little nervous looking at the clock. And I think she's dreaming dreams of, oh, what's this? I hear footsteps coming running up. The door is open. Oh, Kelly, so great to see you. Yes, we do have just a little bit of time. Oh, you want to give me a smooch? Okay, great, fine. Oh, how's Zach doing? Nice. What was that about the principal? Oh, I'm sorry I did that to you. All right, here comes Gustafsson, who gets out to the 20, basically same as a touchback. Offset eye. But dragged down, can't even escape, and then coughs up the ball. Oh, I mean, just a calamity here, folks. To be down thus far and then just cough up the ball. They're going power Z. Didn't really need it, but will they do the tight end? What are they going to do? They're going to drop it off in the corner of the end zone too far. I assume that person was covered, but maybe by someone who's invisible. All right, probably better formation here. Drops back. Should have that wide open WR1 with a quick fire to Moxie, who can't make a move but gets the first down. Now let's see what we got going on. A couple of run plays would be pretty sweet. Looks like they're thinking what I'm thinking. Yep, they power that in, and Best Girl just waltzes right in. Waltzes right in, she does. So 2 TDs for her. If you've got her in fantasy, you got to be pretty excited with that one giant long run and then another touchdown just pumped in. Although she did look like she maybe dropped the condition. Oh, one tiny little bright spot. They blocked the punt. Or blocked the extra point, excuse me. See, there's that slow kick. All the defense gets out there super fast. Gustafsson to the 20, still on his feet, moving, finds a little lane. Oh, they got the super slow, doesn't know how to run person. Gets up another 15 yards because of it. 2-back formation here for Kowalski. And, of course, that play's not going to do shit. So here's a note. If plays are equal in value, don't ever fucking put that play in. All right. And MMK, Karna, I don't know what the QB was thinking. Had plenty of time for a call. They do stop the impressive nose tackle display. Gets a couple of good runs here. Does actually get a first down. So at least did a tiny bit of something to keep possession and stem the onslaught. Here comes the 1-back Z. And a little bit slow on the line, but hey, 5 calls, so there were too many in there. Nothing was going to happen. Big loss of 9. Certainly seen a good number of called plays thus far. Does have the dump off over the middle. Finally finds Richards. Richards strong, just bowls over one of the women, and then gets there. First down and 10. Dreaming dreams of a score, just to salvage a little bit of something, and once again they get lucky with a called play. Now we're in that offset eye. They do the pitch. He's got at least a blocker or 2, trying to make a move. I would have gone on just on the outside, but picks up a couple. What are we going to do here? Got somebody somewhere. Fires it under coverage. Well, hey, you got to take a few gambles when you're down by 30. Max Goldman grabs the ball. 13-37 from Walt Kowalski. One person there, but not enough. All right, they're going to just go with the shortest kick possible. That's not an onside. Probably not the strategy I would have suggested. Here comes Aaron, who looks pretty fast and has good blocking. Oh, if only she hit the outside. All right, are they just going to start doing some runs here? Now, finally, they get a called play, and down goes Kapowski from Frank Costanza. Did you just pull short? Did you stop short, my wife? I invented that move. Takes her time, then fires it up the middle, lets the defense get a little way, lets Best Girl get some speed to get around. Best Girl getting a lot of divers. One person there, maybe two. Oh, I thought the dive was too early, but just got the last pixel of the shoe to knock her down. Here comes the fake. This isn't going to work particularly well here. Muppet Statler he's had at least a couple sacks. Two-back form. They decide to do the fake run. Could work pretty well. We haven't seen this play yet, but it's working well. Touchdown. Nice. You gotta like that. One run for Team Ellie. One touchdown for the match. Starting to get that point spread back up. Slow kick, but there's not all that much pressure, but it's enough to block. There you go. And they return with their own super shitty kick at the 19. Here comes Kristofferson, but a wall of hot ladies takes him down, and he's somewhat secretly happy about it. Kowalski, they fight off the nose tackle, but they don't fight off the left end. Or the right, or whatever. I can never remember which one. Some fucking end. And here's one of the worst run plays we've already established you can have. So if you got that in your lineup, you're a sucker. Okay, offset eye. And that play gets destroyed by a good line. And it's go for it time, folks. Go for it time. Call a good pass play, but not when you need to gain 40. And they're going to turn it over inside the red zone. And they say, fuck the rules. We're just going after it. I'm going off sides. It doesn't matter. But Best Girl doesn't care. She gets a first down. Thought she was going to get a first down there. She's hungry for the first down. Do they give it to her again? They do not. Kapowski keeps it herself, and she's just going to march right in. There you go. There you go. I told her if she got 3 TDs, I'd put it in the pooper for her. So she seems pretty excited about that prospect. Someone comes flying through, but escapes in. And we're looking at a clean 5-0, folks. 50 to 14, and now Ann with a massive kick. And angled up. Kristofferson's 4 yards deep with a wall of hot women again. Yes, he clearly enjoyed it the first time, wanted to repeat. Gets smothered at the 6. Richards, decent run. A little too late for that, but hey, 12 yards, take it. Looks like they're going to him again. But they're all over it. Loses 5. Offset eye. Neither one of these plays are what you want to see. This stage in the game. Call play again by Clausel. Destroys. Line holds reasonably well, but everybody's covered. Fires it down low to Carl. Sorry, I need a shot of no-dos here to stay awake. Like these ancient people on the Get Off My Lawn. It's just past noon, so I feel like I need a nap. Dumps it off to Carl, who picks up 2. Got a man in the middle. Finds Grouch for 15. A little bit of action on that plunge to pick up 6. Are we going to see the flea flicker here? Love to see a fumble as a result. Oh, he picks the ball up himself. Lucky. And that's the course of danger of that play. And he's got a chaser. Little quick dump off. Decent move, given what was going on. But really just trying to hope for one more TE to soften the sting a little bit and not destroy one's point differential. So we fall too far in the power rankings. Got a quick dump off up top for Carl. Hey, Carl, let me give you a quick cool nickname. 2nd and 1. Looks like we're going Richard's run. Does have an opening. We'll at least get the first. Probably going to get the touchdown. And there it is. They crossed the 20 mark. Good old Ben Richards. I'm assuming that's from Total Recall, but okay, going of course onside. 49 seconds left. Right to Kapowski, who's pretty fast. She really wants what we talked about. I think she's already guaranteed it. She can probably talk me into it. But, hey, got to hang that carrot of motivation out. And we're going to see that run again. Not going to work quite as well, though. That cuts her average in half. Let's see if we see the same thing. No, they just go the straight sweep. Gets a decent block. And there it is. Look at that. 3 rushes for 2 TDs. You go, girl. And just like that, you get back up 30-plus points. They do get the block. So we're looking at a 35-point differential. Just a 5 TD difference. No big deal. Stoffelson plods out. Still running. Gets to the 30. Everybody's in motion. Pressure. Fires it off. And yeah, you had a sense that was going to be caught. That diving catch right on the money. 3 seconds. This is the final play of the game. Let's see a flea flicker fumble. Oh. Somebody come crashing in. A little bit of pressure. They get a quick diver for Goldman. Another diver. Oh, but there was somebody deep spying as there should be. Look at just the offensive power. 56 points. 400 yards. Actually 500. Well, really 499. Pretty impressive. So Richards had some yards, but just couldn't all string it together at the right time. And no answer for video game Vixens. Thanks for spending time down in the dungeon.